morning, everyone, and welcome to our report. Today, we're asking ourselves a question that seems simple but actually has a lot of depth. Can we be rich and fair at the same time? Is it possible to have money and still contribute to a more equal society? To talk about this, we joined three economists who will help us understand this balance: Urbano, Martina, and Jana. Let's begin. Urbano, we have a question. We can be rich and fair, or does health always mean equality?
I believe we can be rich and fair at the same time, but it depends on how that wealth is obtained. If the money comes from honest work, innovation, or creating things that help others, there's no problem. The key is that as someone becomes rich, they also contribute to society, whether through taxes or by creating opportunities for others.
Interesting answer, Martina, do you agree or do you have another opinion?
Partly, yes. The problem is that many times wealth is not distributed fairly. Some people are very rich, while others can barely cover their basic needs. That's why, in my opinion, being rich and fair is only possible if wealth is not accumulated selfishly.
Oh, thank you very much, Martina. And you, Jana, do you know any examples of healthy people who act fairly or not?
Yes, there are many cases of people who, once they have money, decide to help. Entrepreneurs who donate part of their wealth, who fund scholarships, research, culture, and there are also companies that practice what is known as social responsibility, meaning they try to earn money without harming the environment or exploiting anyone. This shows that wealth can be a tool for doing good.
And what about the people who say that if everything were fairer, no one would become rich?
That's not true. Being fair does not mean preventing someone from progressing. It means giving everyone the same opportunities. If the rules of the game are fair, those who work well and innovate will still stand out, but without leaving others behind.
Exactly. Society can be rich if everyone participates, not just a few. When there is less inequality, the economy works better.
Before we finish, I'd like to one final sentence from each of you. Can you summarize whether it's possible to be rich and fair?
It is possible if wealth is created honestly.
It is possible if wealth is shared and not exclusive.
It is possible if we use it to improve the lives of others.
After listening to our experts, the answer seems clear. Yes, we can be rich and fair, but it depends on the decisions each person makes and how we organize the society. Wealth can be an end, but it can also be a beginning to build a better world. Thank you, Mr. Urbano, Martina, and Jana, and thank you all of you for joining us. See you next time.